Hi, welcome back to Coffee Corner.
Hi, on today's episode we will talk about Facebook. We will discuss the Facebook audience, we will see what content works, and we'll talk about Facebook Live.
So, press F for full screen, grab a coffee, and enjoy. The first topic is Facebook audience, and the one thing I want to say is that Facebook is by far the most popular social media platform. Out of all of Facebook's users, 75% of them actually use Facebook daily, which is like, what, 1.23 billion active daily users? Which is,
a lot of people.
yeah, insane. That's so many people. And on top of that, if we take a little bit closer look, the demographic is, the most popular demographic of people on Facebook is age 25 to 34. But that doesn't mean that you just have to target those people, because everyone is on Facebook. From my little brother to my grandma even, everyone's on Facebook. Though I'm not sure if my grandma knows what she's doing on Facebook. She'll like comment on random people's photos like, "You're gonna do great in life, Jordan." And it's like not my photo, but everyone is on Facebook. So another super interesting fact is that 53% of videos viewed are viewed via shared posts.
Okay.
So like when you think about it, it makes sense. Like if you're gonna share a video, or like any of my friends are gonna share a video, I'm way more inclined to watch it because I trust that what you're sharing and what my friends are sharing is something that I'd be interested in.
Yes.
So if you actually think about it, it's kind of like the new word of mouth, which is kind of cool. On top of that, Facebook actually says the highest traffic rate is during the midweek between 1 and 3 p.m. And that Thursdays and Fridays, there's an 18% higher engagement rate. So these are kind of all things to keep in mind when you're about to post on Facebook.
When it comes to Facebook, here are a couple of things to keep in mind when using video. First of all, you want to upload your video content directly to Facebook instead of linking a YouTube clip. This will enable autoplay, and also Facebook uses an algorithm that pushes native video content higher up the newsfeed. Which makes sense because YouTube and Facebook are becoming competitors, and now Facebook's strategy is to push video content forward. Another thing to keep in mind is that 85% of all video content on Facebook is watched without sound. So if you push video on your newsfeed or in your page, you want to make sure to add either subtitles or to add text overlays on your video. Otherwise, people might just scroll over your content and just miss it.
So as for trends, I'm often asked, what video format works best for Facebook, whether it's square, horizontal, vertical. And I really think the traditional horizontal video is being disrupted, because I think square is really just taking over Facebook. And that makes sense though, because square actually takes way more real estate of Facebook's newsfeed.
Yeah, so it basically just jumps out way more in your feed.
Exactly, so you're less likely to get distracted by the next post, and if you're scrolling and a video already fills up your whole screen without you having to click on it, you're gonna engage with it a little bit more.
Yeah, makes sense.
But it's not just my opinion. Like they actually did a study and they saw the top 1,000 most engaged videos, that 70% of them were square. So, I mean, statistics are proving it.
Yep.
So don't be square, use square.
Okay, so Facebook Live. I'm sure you all know what it is, or at least have gotten a dozen notifications about it.
Got a lot of notifications about it.
Me too. Well, it actually makes sense because Facebook is promoting live video as the best way to engage with your audience right now. They're actually dictating companies to use live video content.
I know they were paying like a bunch of celebrities when they first started rolling it out so that they could get that momentum going, people getting used to doing live on Facebook.
Yeah. A couple of things that you can do with live is like host a webinar or promote a new product or event, or you can even live broadcast an event and create that FOMO effect, fear of missing out, so that people can see what you're doing and join in the party.
It's the worst feeling, FOMO.
A couple of things to keep in mind though is you want to go for as long as you can. Even though there's a limit of 30 minutes, we recommend that you go for at least 10 minutes so that people can see that you're live and they can share and comment.
Let their friends know and build that audience basically.
Exactly. Hope you enjoyed this third episode of Coffee Corner. If you want to stay up to date on the latest and greatest trends in video marketing, then feel free to subscribe to our channel.
And please comment below if you have any questions or topics you want us to cover. Until then, bye.
Okay.
I liked it. It's good.
Okay.